Ladies and gentlemen, what's up and what's going down? How y'all doing today? It's the Dizzy One here, bringing you our first ever episode of NBA 2K18 Legends, my league, and we are the Chicago Bulls, lucking into drafting Michael frickin' Jordan, the GOAT. You can see him right here, hugging Chris Paul. Oh my goodness, this is about to go down. But before we really continue on to this series, as JBL says, dare to listen to me. They have that in parentheses. They don't want to put that in their advertising. I want to get a couple things off of my chest and let you guys know straight away that we are going to be doing this series and another series called Created Players and Legends as well. It's pretty much the same thing, but I have my own spin on it, adding some created players of myself and a couple of my close friends on that series. So go check that out as well. I honestly don't know if I'll be making 2 videos a week for each of the series or if I'll be making 2 videos total per week. Because I already promised everybody out there that I am going to be doing a Pokemon series starting October 1st, and I'm planning to have 3 of those videos out every week. So my Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays are already set aside for Pokemon. And then, plus that, school is starting up, and I'm also going to want to get NBA videos to you guys. So I want to have that open for the Mondays and the Wednesdays, and I don't know about Saturdays and Sundays, but we'll have to figure it out. Just a lot of planning because I want to get as much videos out there as possible. But it's also going to be very difficult, guys, as Siri turns on. Hello, Siri. Please shut up. Alright, thank you, Siri. But I just want to make sure that I'm not spreading myself too thin. I want to make sure that I get content out to you guys. And I always want to have time for school because school is the most important thing right now. This is not even necessarily a part-time job. It doesn't make part-time job money. So I can't be putting all of my eggs in this basket when it's not producing for me to the level that I should put importance on it. And it's very important to me, guys, but school always comes first to me. I have to get that done before anything else. So, yeah, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be hectic. And I honestly do know this. Until my school starts on Thursday, I will be having 2 videos for you guys every day, one for this Legends League and one for the Created Players and Legends League. So you guys are going to have a total of 1, 2, 3. You'll have 6 videos up until Thursday, and then after that, it's just going to be however I can schedule my time properly. We're also going to have Rocket League on Sundays. I want to have Rocket League on here. I don't want to have all my eggs in one basket, as I said, because normally when 2K is dying out and everything, the channel fizzles out. It pretty much is dead from late summer to the next 2K, and I don't want that ever again because those are the times when I put my hardest work into this channel and it's not getting the results that I want it to get. So I'm trying to spread out as much as possible and diversify my games. I want to add new games to this. I'm thinking about getting PlayStation Now, which is 99 bucks for a year subscription, but that will be the cheapest option unless I want to pay monthly, and that is not the way to go. But I'm thinking of diversifying games. I want to play Journey. I want to play a lot of other stuff on this channel, guys. I'm so excited, but enough of that. I'm hurting my own throat. I'm still sick. Enough of that. Let's talk about the game because Chris Paul is lighting us up. He is doing everything he can possibly do to just kill us. And I like what I see from Chris Paul so far because in past 2Ks he is way too generous, and I know Chris Paul is a generous player in real life and he gives the ball up and everything like that, but he is a monster, guys. I'm a Clippers fan, and when Chris Paul was there, you can bet your butt that Chris Paul was putting in the work offensively as well. He might not be getting 20 points, but you know he can get 20 points easily if he didn't share the ball as much. Even if he was sharing the ball, he could still get 20 points. He's just so unselfish. But I like what I see right now in 2K18 because Chris Paul, even though he is unselfish, he will get the open shot and he will take it if he's open. And he's been open like crazy in this game. It's just been insane. And then what I've noticed so far in 2K18 is that everybody pump fakes a lot. A lot of pump faking is going on, but what can you do? What can you do when that's just how it is? They'll probably have a patch for that, and all the shots are going in. All the difficult shots, like 3-point shots, and if you're wide open, the shot's basically going to go in. You never really miss. So I hope they tone that down a bit as time goes on, because that's a bit of a complaint. I know that all these players in the My League have incredibly high ratings, but not every shot should go in. I feel like it'll be more interesting if it was a little bit more realistic in a sense. But all in all, 2K18 is impressing me a lot. And I'm so excited. Michael Jordan hasn't really been involved in this game as of yet. As you guys saw right there, Kawhi Leonard was our leading scorer with 5 measly points, and that's not going to cut it. Toronto actually has the lead right now, and Chris Paul has been going crazy, and Lou Hudson again stepping back on Michael Jordan. And I don't think you want to do that. You don't want to get MJ mad. That is not the way to go. John Wall has the ball. Michael Jordan pulling up from 3, knocking it down. That's his second three-pointer of the game. Finally, it looks like MJ has awoken. Awakened? I don't know. English is my second language. But MJ with... oh my goodness. I'm still sick and I'm yelling and I have a sore throat. It's the worst, guys. But I'm so excited that I gotta record. It's the worst time to be sick, but I gotta do it. And Michael Jordan putting up the finest of work right there. Those baskets are just going in. Chris Paul, as you can see, has done a lot of work in that first half. It was insane, the number of baskets he was putting up and making. Those three-pointers, those floaters, it was just, I don't know what he was doing, but whatever he was doing, we got to stop it and take care of it. A lot of people don't know Jim Jackson. I really didn't hear a lot from him. I knew about him, but his best seasons, I think, were on the Mavericks. He averaged like almost 20 points, I do believe. So he's a scorer, but right now, actually, Jim Jackson isn't doing too much work for his team. And that's kind of crazy. So Jeremy Lin right now here in the second half is actually doing the finest of work on defense here on on Chris Paul. And it's kind of crazy, but Michael Jordan is starting to get involved a lot as we speak. He is now probably in double digits. He's been scoring like crazy. Here you go, 15 points. He only made a three-pointer in the first half, which is crazy. Michael Jordan, dude, don't mess with Michael. If you get him mad, game over. 40-29, Chris Paul not able to get shots to fall because the defense is real. Tyson Chandler, former teammate of Chris Paul, putting up the defense on that one, and MJ stepping back on, guess who the backup of Chris Paul is? None other than Doc Rivers. I like how that turned out here in 2K18. That was pretty cool, in my opinion. They also drafted Lonzo Ball, which is kind of crazy if you think about it. I mean, come on now, 2K. You got Lonzo Ball on this squad with Chris Paul and Doc Rivers. So this is kind of like, there's a lot of things going on. This is what I love about fantasy drafts. There's a lot of different things that just... They mesh together perfectly sometimes. Chris Paul shooting, making the shot, but I don't think it counts. That was a little bit late. MJ, super hyped and excited. I'm loving what I'm seeing from MJ right now. Can't believe I never used him before. And we're starting the fourth quarter off with a 47-31 lead. Remember, guys, they had 27 points at halftime, and now entering into the fourth quarter, they have 31 points. How is that possible? I don't know. I really don't. But I have to really give the credit to our guys, really, because they've been, look at this, defending Chris Paul like it was nothing. Jeremy Lin just swatting him out of nowhere and pulling up from distance and making the shot, bringing our score to 50. We have a 19-point lead on the Toronto Raptors, and that was that. Oh, the defense by Kawhi Leonard on Brook Lopez. Brook Lopez is not a bad offensive player. He is one of the best offensive centers in the league today. And Kawhi Leonard just locked him down, made him look silly with that ball coming off the bottom of the backboard. And a bad pass by Jeremy Lin. Rivers bringing it up. Chris Paul still in the game. They haven't really taken him out. He could be tired, and that's why he's missing a lot. But they give it to Chris, and he's trying to blow by Jeremy Lin. Finally getting his first basket of the second half. Finally, Chris Paul is on the board in the fourth. But it might be a little bit too late because look at this right now. We're just making play after play. Honestly, the showing for David West and Brian Scalabrine in the first game, guys, it's been a little bit disappointing. They seem out of place. I know David West is really only here for rebounding, but I was hoping for a little bit more awesomeness from him as John Wall trying to throw it down, hammer it home on top of a crowd. But no, sir, that play was not meant to be. Chris Paul, floater in the lane. It's good to go. Actually, David West and Tyson Chandler were both teammates with Chris Paul back in New Orleans when they were still the Hornets. If you guys remember that, make sure to leave a like, because that's some old news in the NBA right now if we speak about it, because the Hornets then became the Charlotte Hornets, and the New Orleans Hornets became the New Orleans Pelicans, if you guys don't know about that. But, my goodness, we put a beat down on this crew right here, and Lou Hudson not able to stop Kawhi Leonard, the Claw, Kawhi Leonard. I'm excited. I'm happy. Chris Paul trying to do something again, and he finds Dikembe Mutombo. And DeMarcus Cousins not having it. He didn't have too much of an impact on the offensive end this game, but I don't really expect our offense to be orientated around our bigs. So I can't be too mad about it being that we're a perimeter-orientated style of basketball. That's what we're trying to play because we have the guys for it. And I know we got good offensive and defensive players down low, but when you got Michael Jordan, John Wall, and Kawhi Leonard, it's a lot better to be focused on the perimeter and attack inside, from outside in, I mean, instead of going inside out. So there you go, guys. I'm so excited. I don't have an end card yet. I'm still making it, but with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed Michael Jordan stepping up in the second half, making it work. See you in the next episode. Adios.